Okay, so I need to explain a little bit about my Aunt Cathy and going to my little brother's grave with the apple juice for Adonis Paul. Because she wants y'all to know that the reason she was at the graveyard was to visit my mother, who had recently passed. And she thinks that this makes her look better as a human being because she was going to visit her recently deceased sister and just could not help herself from desecrating the grave of her sister's son. It's perfectly normal behavior, I guess, and she wants people to understand the whole situation, so there you go. My body has to work so much harder when I'm sick to make me better because I am actively detrimental to the bettering process. I like being sick. It means I might die. It's a good feeling. I know y'all don't get it, but when I genuinely feel like death and it really feels like it might just all be over soon, I'm effusive. And I know that's probably Munchausen. I don't like when other people get sick, just like when I'm sick. Other people being sick makes me sad. My cyber terrorists are so narcissistic, they're taking credit for my being sick. They're quite literally saying, well, you're only sick because we were mean to you. That's not how COVID works. That's not how any of this works. Why do you believe everything is on you? Like, honestly, you honestly don't believe it's possible for somebody to get sick if you weren't provoking them emotionally? That's not even how you catch COVID. My body has to work so much harder when I'm sick to make me better because I am actively detrimental to the bettering process. I like being sick. It means I might die. It's a good feeling. I know y'all don't get it, but when I genuinely feel like death and it really feels like it might just all be over soon, I'm effusive. And I know that's probably Munchausen. I don't like when other people get sick, just like when I'm sick. Other people being sick makes me sad. On the bright side, since they want to take credit for my having COVID, if it kills me, it'll be their fault. Your narcissism really works for you. They said they believe I am faking being sick because they were being mean to me. I actually am sick. Therefore, if the only reason I'm sick is because they were being mean to me and they want to take credit for me faking being sick, they can take credit for me actually being sick because I actually am sick. It's almost like maybe you shouldn't treat others' actual illnesses as a win for you because you're a cyber bully and a narcissist, and you need to believe that I am suffering because of you and not because of an actual illness. Internet predators like Adonis Paul must be deplatformed. They are narcissistic. They intentionally cause harm to people they know are not strong enough to fight them back. Now I'm actually sick, and they're taking credit for my illness because they're so narcissistic they can't accept I could come to any harm from anything but their abuse. They want me to hurt, they want me to be sick. That's why they continuously abuse me. And it's wrong, and they should be deplatformed from every platform that they're on, from YouTube, from Discord, from every place that they earn money doing this to people. It's not right. Adonis Paul is currently driving a truck that he only owns because he held a fundraiser to desecrate my little brother's grave. That's why it's so important that we deplatform predators, so that nobody has to suffer the way that I have, seeing their loved one's grave desecrated, seeing their loved one's memories forever tainted. For the rest of my life, every time I think about my little brother, I'm going to remember what Adonis Paul and my Aunt Cathy did. It's not right, and they should never be allowed to do it to anybody else ever again. They've been using my brother to profit a whole lot recently, and so I want to once again tell my brother's story so that people can understand how predatory it is that these people profit off of destroying his name. My little brother was born handicapped due to our father's abuse. He had cerebral palsy. He was in a wheelchair. He never walked. He never spoke. He couldn't feed himself. His life was a nightmare until he passed away in 2009. And now, internet predators and narcissists online who need money use his name and hold fundraisers to desecrate his grave as a way of hurting me. As many people need to know about this as possible. I don't care how sick I feel or how weak I get. Till my very last breath, I will speak out about what they have done to me, what they've done to my brother. What they've done is wrong, and they think that they can silence me just by being mean. The only thing that's going to silence me about what you have done to me is death. We have to deplatform predators like Adonis Paul to ensure that nobody ever has to go through what I've gone through for the last 2 years.